So Barbara's not only a nun, she's a yenta. Eddie. So Eddie Kohler is one of Barbara's more recent colleagues, I think. And Barbara tolerates him even though he works at Harvard.
This is for Sheila, because she wanted to know how it was going to come up. That was Luba Shrira, for those of you who didn't know her. So I'm honored to work with both of them. I first knew Barbara when I was a sophomore or a junior, and I took 6170 with her, and it was incredibly striking being there and letting her project at the blackboard this deep combination of extreme human warmth and crystalline perfection of intellectual architecture. And that combination, I think, is what makes her special and important to me, and I think a lot of other people. That's amazing. I was asked to talk about the work that she's doing now. The work that we're doing together is on extremely fast, multi-core, in-memory databases that work on real machines, that have no sensible memory model, no sensible programming model, and yet Barbara digs into them and again pulls out and crystalline intellectual architecture that makes the thing work and makes the thing possible for other people to use. It's absolutely beautiful. What it's like working with Barbara now, every now and then I will go in for a meeting with her and we'll have an argument and I will lose. I'll go in for a meeting with her and then come back and within an hour get an email that is about 10 paragraphs long, all in lowercase, that is somehow impenetrably perfect. It's not always what we end up doing. I can't always face reading it right away, but it's beautiful. Working with Barbara is coming in and seeing fantastic socks almost every time. There are socks with various animals from South Africa. There are socks with multiple rainbows in different directions, sort of colliding. If you watched the slideshow outside, you know that Barbara has looked fantastic at every age, and that clearly continues. When I moved back to Boston from Los Angeles, I went to MIT, which is where I got my degrees, and saw Barbara, and Barbara was happy to see me, which was like an absolutely wonderful moment. And we talked, and at some point I sort of looked at her, and she looked at me, and I said, "You're not done, are you?" And she said, "Oh, no, no, no." And so I think here's to having more decades of you not being done. We're all better for it.